Brain Myths presents Sleep Deprivation Makes You Selfish. Helping one another among humans is a cornerstone of civilized society. However, a recent study by researchers at the University of California, Berkeley shows that sleep deprivation affects this essential human quality, which has practical repercussions. A higher risk of cardiovascular disease, depression, diabetes, hypertension, and overall mortality has been associated with sleep deprivation. However, these new discoveries demonstrate that sleep deprivation also affects our fundamental social conscience, causing us to reduce our desire and willingness to assist others. In one area of the new study, the researchers discovered that charitable giving fell by 10% in the week after the beginning of daylight saving time, when residents in most states spring forward and lose an hour of their day. This decline was not observed in states that do not change their clocks or when states switch back to standard time in the fall. E.T.I. Ben Simon, a research scientist at UC Berkeley, and Matthew Walker, a psychology professor there, led the study. It adds to a growing body of research showing that lack of sleep not only compromises one's mental and physical health but also imperils social relationships and even the altruistic sentiment of an entire nation. Over the past 20 years, we have found a very intimate link between our sleep health and our mental health. Walker stated, "We haven't identified a single significant psychiatric condition in which sleep is normal." However, this new research demonstrates that sleep deprivation has negative effects on social interactions, which ultimately weakens the foundation of human society. The amount of sleep we get appears to be profoundly dependent on how we function as a social species, and we are a social species. The effects of sleep deprivation are spreading beyond the individual, according to a growing number of studies, such as this one, according to Ben Simon. Getting insufficient sleep is bad for your own health as well as the health of everyone in your social circle, including complete strangers. 3 distinct studies were reviewed in the new report to examine how sleep deprivation affects people's willingness to assist others. In the first study, the researchers used a functional magnetic resonance imager, fMRI, to scan the brains of 24 healthy volunteers after they had slept for 8 hours and after going without sleep for a night. They found that the theory of mind network, which is active when people try to understand the wants and needs of others or empathize with others, was less active the next day after a restless night. This network engages us and enables us to comprehend other people's needs by asking, what are they thinking about? Do they feel any pain? Are they in need of help? Based on Ben Simon. It's as if these areas of the brain don't respond when we try to interact with others after not getting enough sleep, but when people were sleep deprived, this network was significantly impaired. In a second study, they followed more than 100 people online over the course of 3 or 4 nights. During this time, the researchers measured the quality of their sleep, how long they slept, how often they woke up, and then had participants volunteer or assist a stranger who was hurt on the street in addition to holding an elevator door open for someone else. Ben Simon said, "We found that poorer sleep from one night to the next predicted a significant decline in desire to help others from the next day to the next. Those who had a restless night the night before claimed to be less eager and willing to assist others the following day." The third part of the study involved searching through a database of 3 million charitable contributions made in the U.S. between 2001 and 2016. Following the introduction of daylight saving time and the potential loss of an hour of sleep, did donations rise or fall? They found that donations had decreased by 10%. Areas of the country where the clocks did not change did not experience this decline in charitable giving. According to Walker, even a very modest dose of sleep deprivation, in this case, the loss of 1 single hour of sleep opportunity due to daylight saving time, has a very measurable and very real impact on people's generosity and, consequently, how we function as a connected society. Losing an hour of sleep clearly affects our propensity for kindness and desire to assist those in need. In a previous study, Walker and Ben Simon discovered that sleep deprivation led to social withdrawal and social isolation. Sleep deprivation exacerbated their loneliness feelings. Even worse, according to Walker, when those sleep-deprived people interacted with other people, they spread their loneliness to them almost like a virus. In the grand scheme of things, he explained, we're starting to see that a lack of sleep results in a quite a social and, from a helping perspective, antisocial individual, which has numerous implications for how we live together as a social species. Lack of sleep reduces empathy, reduces generosity, and causes people to withdraw from social situations. Loneliness spreads as a result. Walker continued, the understanding that a deficit in prosocial behavior results in the quantity and quality of sleep having an impact on an entire society may provide insights into our current societal state of affairs. This discovery also raises a novel strategy for enhancing these specific facets of our society. Ben Simon stated that encouraging sleep could very visibly help shape the social bonds we all experience on a daily basis rather than criticizing people for not getting enough sleep. Sleep turns out to be an excellent lubricant for prosocial, connected, empathic, kind, and charitable human behavior. According to Walker, author of the widely read book Why We Sleep, if there was ever a need for a strong, prosocial lubricant to enable the very best version of ourselves within society, now appears to be it. The speed with which people help one another may be made possible by sleep. Ben Simon stated that sleep is essential for all facets of our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. When sleep is undervalued in society, we not only get sleep-deprived teachers, doctors, and students, but we also deal with rude and less empathic interactions on a daily basis, the author writes. In developed nations, more than half of all people claim to sleep too little during the workweek. She continued, as a society, it is time to let go of the idea that sleep is pointless or a waste and start getting the sleep that we need without feeling ashamed. The best act of kindness we can show to ourselves and those around us is this one. Thanks for watching this video.